In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve inequalities in Desmos. So this is the Virginia Desmos. It's for our standards of learning test. This is what our Algebra 1 students use. I know it's the Virginia version because it is green up here. And also if I click on the plus sign, I don't have all the options that the typical Desmos has, the black bar across it has. Like there's no image, there's no folders. So to solve an inequality, the first thing I would do is type it in. And I'm going to start with one that we would know the answer to. So when I'm typing in the inequality sign, I can either use the keyboard, or if you need an equal to sign, you can also have them down here on the keyboard that is at the bottom left. So when I type it in, first thing I notice it is a dotted line because it is not equal to, and then it is shaded to the right. So when we're looking at these equations, we're going to look for, is it dotted or solid? So is it equal to or not equal to? And then which way is it shaded? So if we looked at one where it has an equal to, so now you see the line is solid, so my answer would be an equal to, and then in this case, I would be shading to the left on my number line. So what if they give me an equation that I need to solve? So when I look at this equation, the point on the x-axis is at -1, and it's shading to the left. So I know when I type it, I'm going to say x is less than, it needs my arrow. So this little tip needs to point left because my shading is left. It's -1. It is a dotted line, so I know I'm not putting the equal to bar. You'll notice that when I typed it in, the red covers up the black. So if I get rid of the red, you'll see the black, the red, they overlap. So that tells me that my answer matches. So let's look at a more complicated one. So if I type this one in, the first thing I notice is that I get this error. So something is wrong. So in this case, we have a variable of b, which Desmos does not recognize. We are on an xy plane, so I'm going to change it to x. So now it says the answer is 8, and it's shaded to the left again. So it's a solid line, so I'm going to put equal to, and then put 8. And you will notice the blue covers up that black. So I know that my answers match. So this would be my answer. I would be coloring to the left on a number line. So I have one final example, so I'm going to put this one in. Okay, so as I typed it in, you may have noticed that colors appeared, and then they disappeared. So why did they disappear? The first thing I need to do is check and make sure that it's not some crazy large answer, which it's not. So the second reason is that it's either no solution or all real numbers. So if I were to solve this by hand, I would combine my like terms first, and that would give me -6 is greater than or equal to -6. And that happens to be an all real numbers answer. And so Desmos will not graph all real numbers or your no solution answers. So when you get these, you're going to have to do them by hand, and then you can just double check them because they will not show up on Desmos. So hopefully this helps you solve inequalities.